Hey everyone, my name's Woody, and welcome back to another episode of Woody's Fun Show. Now, if you guys seen my latest predicting Mario Kart X video, you guys might have remembered that at the end of that video, I said that I would make a video on game modes that could possibly come to this future Mario Kart game at another date. Well, as you can see by the title, that is exactly what I'm doing in today's video. Today, I'm going to be discussing about all different types of game modes that could possibly come, what I think could happen, what game modes I think could possibly return, and what new game modes I think could possibly come to the game as well. That along as well as like maybe some new battle track ideas or stuff like that. So yeah, with that being said, before we get into the video, I definitely recommend hitting that subscribe button and turning the notifications on, as it is our goal to reach 50 subscribers by the end of April. I still got that last wisp of hope that we can do it, so let's see if we can actually make it. So if you guys are enjoying this video so far, even though it's just the intro, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. With that being said, let's get right into it. So, one thing I want to talk about when it comes to game modes and stuff like that is you got to make the game modes fit your game. Like, I've seen some games where they have game modes that are completely irrelevant to the actual purpose of the game and the actual genre and what the game is supposed to be. And with Mario Kart, I think Mario Kart game modes are very well put when it comes to, like, still being relevant to, like, racing or being inside, like, karts, or just being, like, good alternatives that aren't the complete opposite of what Mario Kart is supposed to be. And I think, like, battle mode does really well with that because it's battling. It's racing's a battling game. You battle for first place, like you race for first place, and there's like items and stuff. So alternative game modes for Mario Kart work well. And that's kind of what I want to point out for this video before we actually start getting into our predictions, is that, I don't think that Nintendo should go out of their way to make like a horror game mode or like a battle royale Fortnite like thing where you build stuff. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to point that out. But before we get to like new game modes that could happen and stuff, let's talk about returning game modes. So, for example, let's start off with the obvious. Balloon Battle is a staple. That's 100% coming back. Hopefully, Shine Runners and Renegade Roundup and, maybe even Bomb Blast Coin Runners. Those classic game modes, I think, are the most likely to come back. Here's a good one. Here's a game mode that a lot of people have been anticipating to just come back in a Mario Kart game, and that is Mission Mode from Mario Kart DS. And a lot of people thought that was like one of the greatest things to ever come in Mario Kart because, Mario Kart is supposed to be a multiplayer-based game that you play with your friends or family members, and, you guys race to the finish line, and it's like interactive. You have to play with friends and able to get the real experience. Like, yes, you are able to play solo, but never hits the same. I mean, who really wants to do that? But Mission Mode gave you a reason to play Mario Kart solo. For those people who are very lonely or introverted, this was like the game mode for them, because they didn't need people. It wasn't meant for multiplayer purposes. It was mainly supposed to be for you just relaxing, sitting back, chilling, and just, playing some good old mission mode. So I thought that was a really cool concept for Mario Kart, and like it involved like racing still and stuff like that. So hopefully they can bring that back in this game. That would also sell a lot of more copies because a lot of people loved mission mode. A lot, actually. I think it might be a little bit overrated. I still think it's a little fun, though. Like, I play it again every once in a while. But, yeah, that's a game mode that needs to come back. But now talking about new game modes. New game modes. Now, this is where it gets interesting because new game modes could either be extremely lazy at this point, or they could actually be, like, very good and creative. Like, for example, Renegade Roundup in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That game mode might actually be my favorite game mode in all of Mario Kart. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I really like it. I really liked Renegade Roundup. That was a good one. And, yeah, so when you get to new game modes, you want them to be, like, interesting, not repetitive, and relevant to your actual game as well. So, like, I kind of I have a couple ideas. One of them is a not really too, like, creative game mode, and then the other one I think would be pretty cool. So this first one, we have Double Dash mode. So, if you guys know, in Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube, that was like a game changer for Mario Kart because in that game, you had double the amount of players per kart. And that was really interesting because one person would be driving, the other one would be throwing items, and it worked as a really good concept for like multiplayer and stuff. And yeah, really cool concept. So maybe like for this game, maybe they would just, bring it back for just a nice, double trouble action. And now for this next one. I'm kind of going to break a rule a little bit. It's not insanely relevant to, like, racing, but I'd say it's still a good alternative when it comes to, like, Mario hide and seek mode. I mean, hide and seek mode, if you think about it, that would actually be insane. I mean, you can, like, they could create, like, their own, like, maps specifically for this new mode. That would be, like, just giant hide and seek worlds where you just have all of these places to hide. And I think that would be really cool, man. I mean, that would just be a game changer, at least in my opinion, because I like hide and seek, trying to find things, those types of games. And, that actually be pretty nice. Now something that I also want to talk about is maybe the opportunity, and this is the last thing, maybe a new opportunity, like, to, like, unlock new characters from these new game modes. So, like, for example, maybe mission mode, you can unlock, like, the non-Mario characters, and, like, you would unlock those characters from mission mode. So it'd be, a lot better, like, that way. It'd be really cool. And Actually, I lied. This is the last thing. Battle maps. I actually got a few that could definitely come back. I don't think they're gonna make new ones, rather than just kind of replicas of their new Nitro stages in their original Grand Prix. So my first one, we have Block Fort. That's a very popular one. I really like it because it's just such a good concept, you know, with all these tower roads and stuff. Okay, I actually gotta hurry up. Okay, and then we also have Pipe Plaza. Those are pretty good, warping around. But anyway, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Once again, we're trying to reach 50 subscribers by the end of the month, so let's see if we can do this. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.